A very special guest in studio today. Coach Cheryl Reeve is with Alexis.
Oh man, we are so excited. I'm always happy to have Lynx head coach and president of basketball operations, Cheryl Reeve. I just call her coach. It's so good to have you as our first guest on our couch.
I am excited to do this. You know, I'm a huge fan of yours, and I'm glad this worked out this way.
What I wanted to know, I was talking to you about this last night. I mean, how does it feel when you get into draft night, especially with such big drafts that you all had?
Yeah. You know, it's a culmination of, years of preparation. And we watch these players when they're at a young age, and we move through to their senior season, and then you just kick into evaluation, and you're traveling and, trying to think of every possible thing, to help you, pour into your decision. Draft day, it's pretty much done. And you just roll up and you see how it goes and make the best decision you can.
So one thing I love about you, Coach, I would never want to play chess against you because I know you're always strategizing. Okay, so talk to me a little bit about what your vision is for both Alyssa and Kiki.
Yeah, and I think what our roster needed as we went into the offseason, we solved a lot of issues in a free agency. And with the draft, we just felt like we needed to get a different skill set than what we already have. And so Alyssa Peely's ability to shoot the basketball, she's an undersized power forward who actually is strong at the rim as well. And so she's got a unique skill set to be able to score the basketball. We'll have to teach her about the defensive side of things because that'll be important at this next level.
Absolutely. And then Kiki.
And Kiki Jefferson, a really good player that I enjoyed her career at James Madison University. And then she spent her final season over at Louisville. I really enjoy players that impact winning in a variety of ways. She's not just a scorer. She rebounds, she passes, and we just do well with players like that, really unselfish, tremendous people. I think Alyssa and Kiki fit the culture of the Minnesota Lynx, and we're excited to welcome them to Minneapolis in just a couple weeks.
I know so many people were wondering what you all were going to do with your picks because so many people were asking about Angel Reese, and they were like, wait, what will the Lynx want to do? And so to finally see who our two new Lynx players are, very exciting. I'm sure you've been fielding a lot of questions about Angel Reese.
I actually haven't.
No?
I think one of the great things, maybe a double-edged sword about the popularity of women's sports, and I've always said this, once we start getting treated like the men in terms of the coverage, in terms of the scrutiny, then you sort of feel like you've really kind of made the strides you're looking to make. And this draft has probably produced the most interaction. I think that overwhelmingly people are excited about Alyssa. I think those that understand the Lynx, we really felt like draft capital in that trade, future draft capital. As as I conversations with Glenn, we're in a kind of a slow build that will allow for sustainable success. And we just felt culturally, the best thing for us was to, put players around Fee and K-Mac and our free agents that, and our young Diamond and Dorka rookies that just would allow for them to be successful and flourish as well.
One of the things that I think is really cool about the Lynx as an organization as a whole is that you always have been very conscious culture carriers. With these new players and with this upcoming season, how do you see this team carrying that mantle?
Oh, I'm just super excited. You said it the best in that you have a choice. There's more than one way to be successful. And I want it to always be clear what our team's identity is, not just on the basketball court, but just how we run the organization and sticking true. Sometimes you deviate and you catch yourself going, why did we do that? And we know what works and we know what fits us. And I think that, in terms of the enthusiasm for the season, I'm super excited because I think we nailed it with a lot of these players that we have joining an already nice core.
I know we're excited to see it. I'm excited to see your T-shirts too. Don't think I forgot about that. The training camp, April 28th, preseason game, May 4th. Tickets for upcoming games are on sale right now. Make sure you go get them before you can't get them anymore. We've got everything you need at KARE11.com/noon. Coach, thank you.
Thank you.
We'll be right back.